What up, what up, what up? You tuned into the Jose Morales podcast where we talk sports, business, and everything in between. I am your host, Jose Morales, and we're at my boxing academy. Joining me in the ring today is Xaiver Martinez.
What's up?
What up? Some of you guys may know him. Some of you guys may not. If you do not know him, you better get to know him because this is no joke, the best pound-for-pound boxer in Sacramento. And this is coming from somebody that does not train him, does not nothing. I'm just a fan of his, and I'm telling you this, and this guy is legit the best boxer in Sac, and it's time for us to start supporting him and start showing him love.
I know Sacramento missing out on me.
Yeah, and let's get him known because support in boxing is huge.
Yeah.
And so we're going to kind of get into all that, and first we're going to get into a story, really, how you started boxing and all that. Give me your story. Where'd you start? How old were you?
I was barely 7 when I started. I was bad when I was little. I always wanted to fight.
So you were 7 years old?
Yeah. I was always wanting to fight. But then also I was fighting in school because I didn't like kids picking on other kids. So I would always end up defending. Yeah.
Defending.
And then also, I didn't like when some kids would try to, like punk me or something. Like I remember one time some kid tried to punk me in the lunchroom. And I had my tray, and I was like, all right, you know what? So I took all my food off my tray, and I came right behind him, smacked him in the back of the dome with it.
Shit. This is when you what, 7, 8 years old?
Yeah, I was only 7.
And, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
I got suspended, huh?
Yeah, I was. But I would always tell the truth about every time. I would tell them, like, they did this. And then, like, even in the neighborhood, I would try to fight everybody. And I was the youngest in the neighborhood. So my dad was like, I need to put you into something. I want to play football because my dad played football. And I was like, I want to play football. But he's like, I need to get you into something now because, you're off the hook. And then I started boxing when I was 7. And then ever since then, I fell in love with it.
Yeah. Where did you start boxing at?
With Ray. Well, I had, David Owens?
Yeah, David, yeah.
He started me off for about a year, and then I switched with Ray.
Okay. And how was that? Why did you go to Ray? How did that come about?
I think it was just a better fit for me. David's a good trainer, but I think Ray, was more for me at the end of the day. Yeah. And
I think that's important too because what I try to tell people with that is it doesn't necessarily make a coach bad if, like, for instance, in this situation, it doesn't make David Owens a bad coach because he wasn't with you.
Yeah.
It was just it wasn't a better fit for you to be with Ray. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Kind of like a relationship.
Yeah.
Only because this girl and this guy break up doesn't mean the girl's a bad dude or the girl's bad. You know what I mean? It's just they didn't work good together.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was kind of that
So
situation.
when I got with Ray, he switched my whole style up from being just a brawler to, all right, when I want to get you to box, I'm going to teach you how to, like, box now. So being with Ray, just everything just started flowing and flowing and flowing.
And those that do not know who Ray is, Ray Woods, it's actually Diego Corrales' stepdad and was his coach growing up.
Yeah.
And that's who he's talking about. They're actually still training his house in Oak Park. So they're actually
in a cold-ass garage.
Yeah, in a cold-ass garage. And a fun fact, too, Ray Woods is actually my last boxing coach. When I started ending my boxing career, the last person I trained with was with Ray Woods. And I was there for probably about a year, 6 months to a year is when I was there. And but, yeah, dope, man. So you were there with you started boxing at 8 years old. When did you have your first fight?
When I was 8.
Oh, you were 8?
Yeah.
And then you competed. When did you start taking it more like, maybe I could do this as a career? When did you start?
Honestly, like, when I was little, honestly. Cause,
you already saw it as a vision.
Yeah, because, I saw, like, pros and all that. And then, like, probably by the age of 10, I was saying I wanted to go to the Olympics. That was one of my biggest goals.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of comes with everybody boxing. When you're amateur, you wanted to go to the
Olympics. What messes a lot of people up is politics.
Yeah, hella politics.
Boxing.
Hella politics.
That's why I turned pro at 17 because, they took it away from me. So I was like, I'm not about to just keep fighting and getting nothing. And, so I was like, I told Rez, let's just go pro. Like,
yeah. What titles did you win as an amateur?
I won the junior Golden Gloves. I was ranked number 4 the first year of the nationals. Then I was ranked 3, and then I went back again, and then I got robbed by who's Josue Vargas?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I fought him. I really beat him bad, but they gave it to him, so I was like, all right,
typical.
Yeah, and then I fought what's his name? He's from Fresno. You know Isidro Ochoa? Yeah, I fought him.
You fought him also?
I beat the brakes off him. Gave it to him.
And
So
these are all at like
Nationals turn. Yeah.
yeah.
So after that, I was like, I'm not doing this. Let's go pro. Like they just keep taking
Who
it from
came
me.
to the conclusion that pro? Was it you, your dad, your coach?
It was right after I lost to Isidro. We were at the hotel room and I looked at Ray. I said, Ray, can we just go pro? And he was like, yeah, let's go pro. And my dad listens to my dad lets Ray control the box stuff, But my dad has to say so. But when it ultimately comes down to Ray, so when Ray said, yeah, let's just go pro, my dad was like, all right. And Ray had the confidence in me to go pro. He saw the potential that I have. So
when
like,
I was there, he always spoke very highly of you. You could tell he loved you, and you could tell he had high hopes for you.
Yeah.
So, and I can still see that with him now. You could tell he.
Yeah. Ray's like my dad. Yeah. Ray's like another father figure.
Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happens with years of building, being together for so long. They kind of become like your father. You
exactly.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Ray always says, he's always like, when the X is done, I'm done.
Oh, he says that?
Yeah. So,
that's tight.
I told Ray, I want to do this for 10 years, 10 strong years. Let's get this money. Let's rob this bank and let's get up out of here. Yeah. But I always tell Ray, if someone offers us $20 million, I'm gonna tell you, get up out your wheelchair. You got to get to work.
Yeah, because he's older now.
Yeah, Ray's 65.
Yeah, so
he can still move though.
No, he can. You're right, he can. So you got into boxing. You're doing your thing, boxing. One thing that kind of my goal with this podcast, with you having you on here, is kind of get you more popular with the city of Sacramento. You're popular in the boxing community, and you're popular nationwide because of boxing. But here in the city, we don't have you that known. And the reason why I think that's important is because, one, you represent our city. I mean, we should be all over to helping you and getting you there, which is kind of why I took a responsibility to try to do something like that. Yeah. And two is, in boxing, if you have no support, like if you have especially in your city, it's kind of hard to get you moving and get you going.
Well, nowadays it makes it harder to even make like the big cards and make more money. Because nowadays it's popularity.
Like that YouTuber shit.
Yeah. I was pissed off about it, but then I thought about like they bring money, so that's why. You know? But then again, it's kind of messed up because everybody that's put the blood, sweat, and tears, taking it seriously for all this time, they're barely making enough to live off of, and then you got these guys ain't really taking it serious, just doing it just for the attention, making $1 million, $2 million. So but it's boxing's business at the end of the day.
Yep, and that's why they're doing it because of that, because they can get away with it
exactly
versus the other way around. How was it how did the whole Mayweather team and all that come about with you? How did that?
I had 4 pro fights already. My 4th pro fight was actually with Top Rank, and it was on TV. I got a 4th round knockout, and after I had a manager. Well, Repo. I had Repo would always be in Vegas. He's always in Vegas, and he would always be at the Mayweather gym. So I guess he was always telling everybody about me. And I guess, they told Floyd, and then Floyd was like, all right, well, I want to meet this kid. So then I get a phone call around like, I think June. And my manager's like, hey, Floyd flew to Vegas to come pick you up. And I was like, man, I'm not even near Sacramento right now. So like, I don't know what you want me to do. And he was like, all right, well, I'll tell him, let them know. And then he calls me and he says, I'm going to come stay with you. They're going to be buying us a plane ticket to Miami. So we waited on that. And then I flew to Miami and I got to kick it with Floyd. And it was like a movie just doing all of it.
How was that like?
It was crazy. I wasn't even old enough to go into these clubs that we were going into. And they were the security was grabbing me, just throwing me in like you ain't about to stay out here. So, and it was cool though because I had my dad with me. So that made it a little easier for me, but it was tight.
So you were 17?
17, yeah, barely about to be 18.
Yeah, and you're in Miami kicking it with Floyd.
Yeah.
Damn, that's got to be crazy.
I know. It was crazy. It was crazy going to the club with him and then seeing like 100,000 on one hand, 100,000. It was just, I was like, damn, like this fool be living it up.
Yeah. So is he really like what he's like on TV, or is he different? Or do you feel like?
Well, I mean, he has to sell himself. So, TV compared to when you talk to someone in person is a whole different story.
Different, yeah.
Yeah, no, Floyd's a good dude. He has a good heart and everything.
Yep. He has a lot of ties to the SAC. I mean, he fought Diego.
He fought Diego, yeah. Well, I mean, that's probably what a lot of people, remember.
Right.
But he also used to come down a lot, too, to watch
The Kings games.
Yeah, to watch Isaiah Thomas, right?
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas. Yeah, he was good friends with Isaiah Thomas. He would be here a lot. And then before that, too, he was hooked up with the Maloofs. He was good friends with the Maloofs because the Maloofs owned the Palms Casino in Vegas.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he was really good friends with Isaiah. What is different? Well, so one thing that I like about you, like I told you when you walked in, you're very humble and you're very like just cool dude. Like when you're sparring, when you're all that, you could tell you're about what you're doing. You're there to do your thing. But when you're done, it's back to cool.
Yeah.
You're back to regular old dude. I like that about you. That's what I really like about you. Because I don't feel like everyone's like that. Everyone kind of feels.
Well, I mean, at some point, everybody gets their ego going.
Yeah, it gets their ego
usually
going.
by now, people would assume that I got an ego and that
Yeah,
I'm
you
on
don't.
my high horse.
Yeah.
But I feel like I need to be on a high horse a little bit, but still be myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I have to start talking a little more smack to like get my name out there, but also still be who I am.
Yeah. Because it's kind of true. You kind of
have to
steer the pot a little bit.
Yeah.
Get people to be like, oh, X said this about so-and-so. Fuck, I want to watch that fight or some shit like that. Kind of like Ricardo Mayorga.
Yeah.
Remember Ricardo Mayorga?
Smoking.
He would talk shit to everybody.
Yeah.
And
everybody wanted to watch him.
Yeah, everybody wanted to watch him. Not because he was good. He was because he talk shit.
Exactly.
And he was exciting to watch. So I get your point, but at the same time, be yourself. If you're a humble dude, quiet dude, that's you. You just got to call people out in a humble way, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
pretty much.
That's tight, man. So what do you and Ray click on so well? Like, what is it that really bonds you two together so well about? What is it?
I think it's just, the years that we've known each other and, the time we put into each other. But it's even outside the ring, though. I could call Ray and just talk to him about anything. Or, we'll have, like, sometimes, like, we'll invite everybody over, barbecue, watch fights. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've developed a relationship. And it's like a father and son relationship. He schools me on stuff, too. And, having a bond like that with your coach is very important.
Hell yeah, it is.
Because if you ain't got no bond with your coach, I mean, you're not going to get nowhere. And then what also helps is Ray's actually been a fighter. Yeah. Ray's been hurt. Ray's been knocked. So,
do you
Ray
think that
understands.
matters a lot or does not? How do you feel about that?
I think it matters a lot.
It does. I try to tell people that.
Some people that...
But people try to say it doesn't matter, but it does
matter. Because, I mean, say if your fighter gets knocked down and you ain't ever been hit hard like that,
you can't relate to them.
No, you can't.
It was a foreign.
What are you gonna tell them? Just
get back up.
Yeah, like that's what you can say.
Yeah, you can't. Exactly. Because you could relate better when you're, for example, with like the running or the dieting or being grouchy, the fight week and all that. Somebody that's never done it before can never relate to you.
Yeah,
exactly. You're not gonna have the same vocabulary.
Sometimes people would tell me like who'll be an asshole when I'm on this like fight week or something, but it's like, man, if you was doing what I was doing, you'd feel the same damn way.
Yeah.
Like, so one of my fights, it was probably like a week before, and we were at my friend's mom's birthday. Everybody's eating, right? The one thing I hate is when someone asks me, "Hey, are you hungry?"
Yeah,
and they know
I'm starving.
But they walk up with like a plate full of pizza and shit. I'm like, "Are you fucking serious right now?"
Yeah.
And I want to tell them get the fuck out of my face, but I'm not like that. But I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Shit like that, but like people never understand it.
Yep. One thing that I do when somebody's fighting or something on my way to weigh-ins, or when I pick them up, I never eat. Like I tell my wife, like, all right, I'm about to eat right now. Because when I'm with them, I'm not going to eat until they're eating. Because I don't want to be that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know what it's like. Shit, I remember being in the car, my coach is eating, I'm fucking starving. I'm like, God damn, let me get a bite. You know what I mean? So
I know that's how it usually is with the team. Like when we show up to Vegas, we usually show up like a day before weigh-ins, and no one will eat.
Yeah, no
we're
one
all
will eat.
starved.
Yeah, because you got exactly. That's how you got.
Except my dad though. Except sometimes he'll go get like a little snack or something, but I don't trip, like he pops got to eat too.
Yeah, but it's true though.
No one will eat a meal.
Yeah,
they either like get like a small snack, but no one will eat until after weigh-ins.
Until you eat.
Yeah.
That's tight. I think that's the whole team taking it for you. You know what I mean? Like knowing what it's like.
Yeah,
and that's where it comes with as far as having a coach that it knows that's been through it.
Exactly.
With you. Do you feel like a coach that is a world champion could be a coach and a great coach just because they were world champions, or do you feel like
that's why I tell everybody. Some have it, some don't.
Some have it, some don't. Yeah,
You know, it just
because I feel like some people do that sometimes, where they're like, "Oh, I fought Julio Cesar Chavez, and oh shit, and this is why I'm a good coach." It's like, motherfucker, how does that make you a good coach? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
so.
Some people have it, some people don't.
Yeah.
And Ray even says the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, Ray was a fighter, and Ray was like, you know, Ray got into an accident and messed up his neck, so he couldn't fight no more. So his thing is like, maybe I was just destined to be a coach, not a fighter. You know, everybody. You know, some people have that. I guess what do you call it?
That skill.
I mean, it's a skill.
Yeah, it is a skill.
You know,
the way you talk to
can
people, the way you bring the best out of people.
Exactly, because like you said, if someone's a dickhead coach, ain't no one gonna want to train with you.
Yeah.
It's plain simple. So with Ray, you know, Ray's very straightforward, but then also, you know, if I have a bad day with sparring, you know, Ray ain't afraid to get
call you out. Yeah,
yeah. So you know, like it takes a skill.
Yeah, it does. It does. I agree with you. I kind of feel that way about me. I feel like, I feel like I was a good fighter, but I feel like I'm even a better coach. Yeah, I think I was my calling to be a coach. I don't think. Plus, I didn't have a team, backing, and that's kind of how I feel. What I told you, I feel like you have an amazing coaching staff. You have everything, boxing on.
It's crazy because I do have an amazing team behind closed doors, but it's like, you know, we just gotta do a little more. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it takes.
And that's what and that's a winner mentality. You know,
like my barber, he's well connected to everything. Like he's actually been helping me a lot too, and we've been discussing more ways on how to get me out there too. So, you know, just getting me out there is the main thing. You know, you helped me. You know, I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, you know, Sacramento. I always tell people like I'm trying to bring this to the Golden One Center. Like I feel like I could. Sacramento doesn't have nothing popping right now. Like no, I mean you got the Kings. But you know the Kings aren't doing the best. Yeah. You know, like how they used to. You know, they had Mike Bibby and all them. Yeah. But you know, I feel like I could bring a star back to Sacramento.
Yeah, and you are, and you are a star already. We just gotta let the world see the star. And that's.
It's crazy though, because I feel like I'm well known in Vegas than over here. Yeah. There's been times where I was walking around in Vegas. Hey, you Xaiver? Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'm walking around here, I don't really get that. Yeah. And that's crazy to me.
How does that make you feel?
I mean, it makes me feel good. You know, that I got, you know, somewhere else I have a fan base, but it sucks though because it's like, damn, my own hometown, I ain't got that.
Why do you think you're not known here? Or why do you think in Sacramento you're not, what would you say
I think I think I've held myself back a little bit, you know, from being out there.
Why is that? Like what? What do you mean? Explain. What you mean? How did you hold yourself back?
I'm a homebody. I like to stay out the way. Okay. You know, I feel like too much shit be going down. Yeah, I feel like too much shit be going down, but then, you know, I need to get out more. You know, that's the main thing. I think I'll be all right. I think I just need to get out my head. Like, ain't no one gonna fuck with me.
Are you a social bird or not really? Like, do you talk a lot?
It takes me takes you a while to warm up. With you, like I was a little quiet, but now I'm warming up. Yeah, you know, it just takes me to warm up.
It takes time. Yeah, that makes sense.
I could be more social.
Yeah, you know? And you think that's what caused you to not be as known as Sac because you kind of hold yourself back?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm slowly getting out that shell.
Yeah, which is good. It's not like your career's over and you never did it. You're still.
I mean, I still got time.
Yeah, you still got time, and that's what we're going to do.
But, I'm 15-0 with 11 KOs, so, I mean, I got that. So, but now it's just getting more people behind me is where I got to go.
Well, out of all the fights that you've had in the professional level, which one is your most memorable this far? Like, you were like, damn, that fight was tight.
That's so funny. So someone just asked me that yesterday, too, when at the barbershop. I think the one would probably be... So that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Probably the last one.
The last one?
Yeah.
Why?
Shit, that was a 16-second knockout. I had the second fastest knockout Showtime.
Yeah, but so it was just because of that, or the event, or anything? Maybe.
I think that plus it was my first main event. Oh, okay. It was my first main event too.
So that's what made it extra special.
Yeah. Okay. The messed up part was they was promoting the wrong fighter though.
What you mean?
They was promoting the co-main event rather than me, and the co-main event then put it on a hell of a show like how I did. You know.
Really?
Yeah. If you look back, watch when we're done, I'll show you. You're gonna be like, oh, damn, that's crazy.
Wow. Why do you think they did that?
I think because, you know, when you're hanging around Adrian Broner and Gervonta Davis, you know, they got that's your like that's to a lot of people in boxing. That's a big set of people right there. So let's focus on this dude.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Do you feel like sometimes you kind of get pushed down just because you're from SAC? You're not in LA. You're not in Vegas.
I think so.
Yeah.
You know, but
You don't get the love you think. Because I think that's also could be a part of it.
well, it's
you know
also
what I
who
mean?
you hang around with.
Yeah.
If you notice in boxing, if you're hanging around well-known fighters,
Yeah, you
you
get
get that
love.
attention.
Yeah, you get the attention.
But see, me, I'm trying to build myself up.
Yeah.
I want my own. I want to say
yeah,
I got
you're not
here.
piggyback.
Yeah,
You're
I
not
don't want
piggybacking
piggyback.
on somebody.
I don't want to piggyback. That's
Yeah.
just how I am, you know. But then again, it's kind of like we were just talking about. Sometimes,
But you know
gotta
what
do
it is
shit.
though is a lot more rewarding when you're like that.
well, that's the thing. I want to say when I get everything that I want, I could be like, I did this shit on my own.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a team. See, that's what people get mixed up. People can say I did it on my own. Yeah, you fought. You did it. You fought. That's the main part. But you also have a team that's helping you get there.
Yeah.
And my thing is, don't forget that team.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But that what you're doing though, you are doing it on your own because you're not piggybacking on somebody that's like on another fighter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not like, I'm here with Tank. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? You're not doing that. You're doing it on your own with your own team.
Yeah.
In your city.
And then it's
You're
like
not leading,
I'd rather be able to kick with them when I already have my backing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather do it like that.
Yeah, it's like fuck. I did this. I'm not. You're not buying my lunch. I
yeah,
pay for my own
I buy
shit.
my own shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is way better. The reason why I like that too is I kind of feel in that same. I'll kind of share this with you. When I got the gym, I had my own vision of what I wanted in my gym already, and a lot of people would tell me do this, do that, and they'll make more money or do this. But that's not my heart. That's not
Yeah.
me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I'm not gonna do that because yeah, it'd probably be easier, or yeah, I'll probably make more money, or yeah, because whatever. I get it, but that's not me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what you're doing right now. You're doing you.
Yeah.
You're being you. You're staying loyal to your group, your team, your city.
Mhm.
And that's fucking dope, bro.
See, my thing is too. I feel like a lot of people want to know me outside of boxing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like me, like I like to play Xbox. Shit, I was
What's
talking
wrong
about
with
that.
PlayStation?
Nah,
I'm fucking with you, man.
This guy.
Yeah.
Nah, but I was thinking about starting like a YouTube channel when I play the game.
Mm-hmm. What games
know?
do you play?
Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying?
So you like shooting games?
Yeah, but then also I was on YouTube and I'll be watching like other gamers and shit, and they be playing horror games. And that shit, just watching the reactions and shit is
Horror
hella
games?
fun. Yeah, like scary movie.
Oh shit! I didn't know they had that.
They got some
like Resident Evil and shit. Back
something
in the
like
day?
that. But they got games like The Conjuring. Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
It's like a scary movie. They got shit that's like Annabelle.
Yeah,
they got
yeah.
games like that,
Really?
and their people's reactions is fucking hilarious. So I'm like, I don't like scary shit, but if I could do this, and
Why don't you do that?
I'm about to. I'm already buying the shit for it.
That's tight.
But like, I feel like people be like, "Oh shit!" Like X is actually hella funny outside of boxing. You know what I'm saying? So
and
I
that's
wanna
how
do
people
that.
are gonna relate to you. And
Yeah.
I think that's how you're gonna get people to like you.
Mhm.
Like for example, I connected with you when I went to go spar, and I saw how you acted. I saw your character,
Mhm.
and then I saw your skill. I was like, dude, I like dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I connected
Mhm.
with you. There's gonna be other people that are gonna connect with you differently. Some
Yeah.
people are gonna connect with you through that video game.
Yeah.
Or some people may connect with you like, let's say you like fucking cars, or you
Mhm.
like this and that. You just got to put yourself out
That's
there.
what I'm saying. Like, and I feel like what a lot of people don't realize. A lot of people play video games though.
Hell yeah. Hey, you know,
if you think, if
you know,
I seen
Darren Fox
something-
plays
Yeah,
big
I
ass
just seen
video
that.
gamer.
Yeah.
He's a big time.
I actually got his number.
know who else
and
plays-
everything too. So I should hit him and be like, let's play some Call of Duty.
Yeah,
You know?
he's a big time gamer. He
Yeah.
like, I don't know if is that what he plays.
He played Call of Duty yesterday.
Oh, he does.
You know what's crazy? I seen a post. A lot of NBA players are talking about, hey, I need help setting up a streaming thing. And, like everybody's trying to get on the games now.
Oh, really?
Because they got no season. Everybody's about to play
Yeah.
video games though.
I get it. Yeah, I actually play FIFA.
Yeah, I haven't played that yet.
Yeah, I fucking gamble on that shit heavy, bro. For real. I actually stopped now, but I never in my entire life played any video games
Mhm.
ever. Like I never was a gamer like that.
Yeah.
And then I went to my girl's family and they were playing PlayStation and they were playing FIFA, and I was like,
That's what
fuck
got
it,
you.
I'll play. And then I'm like, anything I play, I gotta gamble on it. I can't just play for fun.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, fuck it, let's bet. And I started always losing. I fucked around, winning, bought a PlayStation. I bought a
That was
PlayStation.
it, huh?
Yeah, I bought a PlayStation. I was on it all weekend. I was like, fuck, I see my life just going down the drain. I fucking returned it, bro. I returned it. And then I went back, started playing, started losing again, went back, bought it again, never returned it.
Mhm.
And now I'm pretty decent at FIFA,
Yeah.
but that's the only ones I play, but that's
Yeah.
me. I only play FIFA. That's actually the only game I have.
Yeah.
The shooting games get me dizzy, bro. When you go
And
from
that's
here
a,
to
and that's
here
a
like
racing.
that,
Racing, I can't watch that shit. That shit make me dizzy.
it gets me dizzy.
But
Me.
see, but the reason why I play the game too is like when I'm in training camp, I don't really like to do nothing.
Yeah.
I like to train, run, go home.
Yeah, but that's what keeps
You know
you,
what I'm saying?
too. That's what keeps you away from the streets.
And you know, I'd
out of
rather do
trouble.
all. I mean, of course, you know, the bigger I get, I'm gonna have to do media shit. So it's gonna be a lot different. But for now, I'd rather do that. And like I said, I just feel like a lot of people could relate to me in that way, and also people could see my personality in that way too.
Yeah.
Like I am hella funny. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. When is your next fight?
So my next fight is probably gonna be in June.
Because they got canceled a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, I might be fine on the Javante undercard, and I'm hoping I'm on the pay-per-view card. So, you know, I hope they got that cooking up for me. But if not, then I'll probably be on another.
Who's
main
in
event.
charge of that?
Leonard Ellerby.
So he's the one who puts all that
Puts
together for
everything
you.
together, yeah.
He's the
I
one
mean, I should be shit. I'm over here putting, you know, motherfuckers on the canvas, put me on a big show.
yeah.
You know, so I feel like it's my time. My time's coming.
Can you push it? Can you be like, yo? do
Well,
this,
I talked to him not so long ago. I told him like, I'm hungry. Like, let's get this shit cracking. Like, put me on, like, because he told me my next fight is gonna be on the East Coast. I said, put me on the East Coast. Like, I'm hungry. Like, I need more fan base. So let's go over there. You know, I feel like I could push him more, but like the humbleness in me, I feel like gets in the way. And like I said, like I need to start talking more shit. You know, and I feel like I could beat everybody at 130.
Yeah.
From 126 to 130, I feel like I could beat everybody, even 135.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, the humbleness keeps me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeps you quiet.
Yeah. I might have to talk some shit now. I might have to post something. You know?
Because that's how you spice things up.
Yeah. But
You
I mean,
know?
at the end of the day, I mean, that's how you do it. I
Yep.
mean, that's boxing now.
It's
It
true.
ain't the old days.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about, Duran, my favorite fighter is Duran, and if you think about, he was in Panama. Shit, ain't no one now. If it was the way how it
was
is now, ain't no one who know Duran is.
Yeah.
But because he could fight and knock motherfuckers out, they heard about him and said, let's fly him to the States and he blew up. You know what I'm saying? So
His movie's tight.
I like that.
That movie's
That's
it's
my
actually
favorite.
my favorite movie.
That's
my
Ray's favorite
boxing
fighters are Sugar Ray Leonard
Yeah.
and Duran. So when Ray watched it, Ray was kind of going like this up in his seat, you know?
Yeah, nah, that movie's tight, bro. I
Yeah.
like that movie. What is your plans for this year? How many fights you plan on having in, or anything you hoping to accomplish this year? Anything in particular?
Honestly, I hope to get a title shot at the end of the year.
Really?
I hope so.
Yeah. Any particular title? WBC, IBO, it doesn't matter.
WBA.
Okay.
Either WBA. Actually, anyone I'm fine with. I'll be anybody. I feel like I could really beat, right? I could be. I guess I could be. I feel like just because, you know, I got the confidence in myself, I could be anybody at 130.
I like that. I'm there. When you
Oh, you
fight
gotta
for
be
that
there,
title,
yeah.
I'm there, bro.
Oh, I'm bringing it back.
Yeah, I'm there.
And I'm gonna
That's
tell
tight.
Floyd, hey, I need to fight at Golden One. I need to defend I want my first defense to be at the Golden One. Because I feel like right there, hella people be like, oh shit, like
Yeah, he's from
we got
Sac.
yeah. What the hell?
What
We
the
in,
fuck? Where's this guy?
I'll put people in seats.
Was he playing video games?
Yeah.
the whole time? Where's he at?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
No, that's tight. I'm gonna ask you some off the wall questions that I want to give me something about X. Not many people know. You kind of already said video games.
Yeah.
But give me something else no one really knows about X.
I'm hella goofy though.
Hella goofy.
Yeah.
My
My girl sometimes she be getting mad, like, you fucking play around too much.
Yeah.
You know, I just feel like life's too short to be serious.
Yeah. Fucking.
I like
fuck
to play around. Like even my dad, like I'll play around with him, or I always be like punching him and shit. Be like stop, like
Yeah.
calm down.
Do you have siblings?
I have siblings. Yeah. I got
Older or younger?
older. I'm the youngest. I'm the
Okay.
baby.
Okay.
But
Boys,
So-
girls.
I got 2 brothers and 1 sister.
Oh, so it's 5 of you guys.
Yeah.
You're the baby. Big
Yeah.
age gap?
Nah, not really.
Not really. So you
I
guys
think the
pretty
oldest
close?
is maybe 26.
Oh, so
But
you
to
guys
be
are
honest, I
pretty
got
close.
friends that are more family to me than like my
Really?
siblings. Yeah.
You guys not that close?
I'm not close to 2 siblings. I'm close to 1 sibling. He was in the military. He still is. You know.
So you don't get to see him that often.
Nah, not really. Not
Hmm.
really. Not really.
Do they live in Sac?
He lives in Sac. Yeah. He actually
Oh.
lives with us, but he's into running, and actually he's all over the place.
You
I
go
really
running
see
with
him. I try to. I'm a first like a track runner.
Oh, for real?
I try, man. I'm gonna have to have you meet my brother one day. His
Oh,
fucking
shit.
legs are like tree trunks.
For real?
He's about to do a marathon, I think, next month.
So I read this article one time. It was Sergey Kovalev, and he talked about 10 things you need to know about boxing before you start boxing. You ever heard about that? It was this article someone wrote that he talked about it, And in that, he said, one thing people got to know when you sign up for boxing is if you're going to do it as a professional, you're pretty much like a semi-pro runner.
Pretty much.
Because you run like fucking crazy.
You run like crazy.
All the time. People don't understand that, but you run all the time. All the time.
But yeah.
Like, how many times a day do you run? I mean, how many times a week do you run?
When I don't have a fight, I'm not going to lie. I like
Okay, when
two,
you're fighting.
You know what I'm saying?
When you're fighting.
Because I like to save my knees. Because like I said, we run a lot. But, I run like 2 times. But then, I also, in the gym, that's where me and Ray be burnt out. So keep the stamina up.
Yeah.
But when I have a fight, it's every fucking day.
Yeah, when you're
Every
fighting,
day.
right?
Maybe if I had like a strong week, I won't run on Sunday. I'll let my body rest. Because, it takes a
Do you run a lot? Do you run a couple miles? How many?
I run like 5 miles. But then I also do wind sprints. You know what I'm saying? I mix a whole bunch of shit in. So, but like you said, like you damn near got to be like a track runner.
Yeah,
you
do.
Run and run and run.
You got to run a lot.
And it's crazy. At first, like I used to hate running. When I was little, I used to hate it.
Me too.
I used to fucking hate that shit. Now it's like
you kind of used to it now, huh?
Yeah, like I'll be like, fuck, like, I gotta go run. But as soon as I put my headphones in and I start going, it's like I have fun with it.
So you use headphones?
Yeah.
You like headphones?
Some people say don't use headphones.
Yeah, don't use.
Because to hear your heartbeat and shit.
Yeah, I don't use. My boxing coach told me this, and once he told me this, it changed my mindset. He was like, "Don't run with headphones." He's this is why. When you're running, you're connecting with yourself, your inner you are kind of mentally preparing yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you want to stop, you hear yourself breathing. There's no music. It's just you. It's kind of, you know what I'm saying? You're pushing yourself. He's when you're getting your ass kicked in a fight, they're not going to play a song for you to get pumped up. You're not going to play your favorite song for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you got to do it for
when I
yourself.
run my miles, I have my headphones, but when I do my wind sprints, because I do that separate, I don't use no music.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's perfect, though, because the wind sprints, I can fight.
Yeah, hell yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah, you're going full
throttle.
throttle.
It's more of a fight than when you're running your miles. Miles are more for getting your legs strong.
Yeah.
And getting, that longevity endurance in. Them sprints get you.
No joke. Yeah, fight.
You know what I'm saying?
Explosive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's where the real fight's at.
Yeah.
So I don't wear no headphones when I
do you run outside or on track? Or what do you
run outside.
Like on
I actually
track?
run at Curtis Park. I go to
Curtis Park. Yeah. A
Yeah.
lap around is a mile.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I do sprints at Curtis Park with Ray. And then I run around my neighborhood. It's like I do like 5 miles.
Yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to run around my neighborhood. Kind of like you see everything where you're from.
Yeah,
kind of pumps you up.
One thing I hate is the
homeless
fucking treadmill.
Oh, the treadmill.
He said the homeless.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say that because you're talking about running. I'm like, wait, you hate the homeless?
Hate the treadmill.
I got one homeless girl that by my house when I run. Every time I'm running, she yells, bro.
Really?
Hella loud. Ah! And the very
Scares
the very first time I wasn't ready for that shit. I was like, oh. I was fucking punched her, but then now I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah.
But I thought you were gonna say something like that. That's what like the homeless.
I hate the treadmill.
I don't fuck with treadmill.
I hate that shit.
Yeah,
That shit is so boring to me.
It is boring.
It makes 5 miles feel like fucking
Forever.
ever.
Yeah, and it's cheating too.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't.
And I feel like you don't really get in shape with the treadmill because
Because really,
I'd rather use elliptical.
Elliptical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's cheating. I do. But what do you know about the gym here? Anything you familiar with the gym? How do you feel about this gym?
I know you got the gym cracking.
Yeah.
A lot of people be coming there.
Yeah, hella.
I hear it's doing real good over here.
Yeah, and then you got
and then you got your pros. You got David.
and then you've been
got
sparring
Tony.
with them. Yep.
Yeah.
What fighter did you look up to in the gym you growing up? You in your gym growing up. There's got to be Guy Rob. Yeah. Him and I were sparring partners.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and I would be sparring.
He should have stayed in the game. I think he would have
yeah.
done something.
What did you look up to him about? What about him did you like so much?
His aggression.
Yeah.
God didn't give a fuck who you were.
Yeah.
How hard you hit. I'm is coming for you.
Yeah, Guy was tight, bro.
Yeah, Guy.
I got mad love for Guy.
Yeah.
Every time I see him too, now he's just so happy. You know what I mean?
I would say at first I thought Guy was like, so I was probably about maybe 9 when he came in, and this when he first came in. I think he was only 17, and I remember asking him like, why you always be taking Fridays off? He was like, I'll be kicking on Fridays. And I looked at him like, you ain't taking this serious. And I was like, I was a little, and I was like, And then as we got older, I started like, develop a relationship with Guy, and just I seen Guy coming up, and this shit was, Guy. I think Guy had a potential to actually win a world title still if he would have stayed in it.
Yeah,
but
I know Ray always talks about how he's like, I told him not to take
Yeah,
that fight.
Yeah.
I told him. Then he fixes his glasses.
Yeah,
he's like, I told him. Yeah.
But you know, everything in life happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
He looks like he's happy
He's
right
happier.
now, though.
He does. He looks a lot happier.
Yeah, he looks hella happy, and that's what matters.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're
He
happy.
has 2 kids now. He just bought a house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's American dream right
Yeah,
there.
he's doing his thing.
As long as he's happy, that's all that
Yeah,
matters.
you know what cracked me up at the last fights? He was like, hey, man, back in the day, I used to get in for free at these. Now I had to pay. I started hella laughing when he said that. He's like, before they'll get me in here for free, now I got to pay. All right, back to the questions, random questions I was going to ask you. Favorite restaurant in Sac? You're thinking about it
it's
too
called
much.
Las Palmas. That's on
really?
Stockton Boulevard.
Yeah, Stockton Boulevard.
It's Salvadoran restaurant.
That's past Florin.
Yeah, I've been going there for years.
Yeah, they got pupusas and everything.
Woo!
Yeah, I know where it is.
Yeah, that's my shit.
I used to go there a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I used to work on Florin Road in Stockton.
Mm-hmm.
So for lunch every now and then I'd be like, fuck it, let's go.
Them
there, let's go
pupusas
there.
hit different.
Yeah.
Oh, especially like after a fight.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, I know what you're
Man,
talking about.
shit.
Damn, I haven't been there in a minute though. I think
We
last
should go
time
out there. We should go over there and eat.
Yeah, last time I went there was a minute. Probably a few
Well,
years.
it's hella far from here.
I actually don't even live over here.
No.
I just got the gym over here, but I don't even.
Oh, shit.
I don't live in the south. Though. I live in the north, but yeah, I go over there a lot.
Yeah.
I actually ate Doña Mari's Cocinita on 12th Ave.
Mm-hmm.
I was there yesterday.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so off Franklin by David Owens' gym.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
But yeah, last thing, what would you tell another boxer coming up, pro boxer? What would be your tip for them if they're listening to this to get a career like you have, or just a kid boxing growing up? What would you tell them to be successful? Well, how did you maintain your success and be able to stay in the game from 8 years old to now? What did you do differently?
It takes dedication, of course, but then also having fun with it. You know, because I feel like if you take it, you know, boxing is a serious sport, of course. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, you gotta have fun with it. Because if you look at it as just a job, you're not gonna want to do it.
Yeah.
Because who the fuck wants to do a job?
Yep.
But if you look at it as like, I'm doing what I love to do and this shit's hella fun, then you're going to enjoy it and want to stay in it. You know? And I think that's what it takes, dedication and just having fun and enjoying what you're doing.
Yeah.
But if you're going in there just because your dad's telling you to do it or
you don't love it.
Yeah.
There's
there ain't no point in doing it.
Yeah.
You know, because you end up getting hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just better.
Was there ever a time when you had a really bad day or you got your ass kicked in sparring and you didn't want to do it, but you push yourself and you're like,
man, I'm going to be honest right here. There's been times where I feel like quitting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's normal.
But see, and that's what I feel like a lot of these boxers don't talk about.
Yeah, they don't.
A lot of boxers.
They don't.
I'm
try to
gonna be
like,
honest. I go through a lot of mental shit, but I keep it silent.
But that's normal. I think
That's normal.
everyone does.
You know,
but
some days
motherfuckers
be like,
don't admit it, and
no,
some do. That's the
you know what I'm
only
saying. And that's like there be times where I'm like, I'll be in the shower and I'll just be like,
don't want to do this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll go into quick depression, wake up, perfectly fucking fine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think just as boxers, we all go through shit, and it's not talked about.
And that's why I relate it to life, because I think people in life relate to that. It happens the same shit all the time too. Where you're like, fuck, do I really want to go to work today, or do I really want to do this today? Do I want to just fucking quit, do something else?
Exactly.
But that's part of life. But the point is, don't let that take over, and you just keep
you
going.
gotta keep going. Yeah.
Keep going.
Because I mean, just say if I did quit,
you wouldn't be here.
I wouldn't be here.
Yep.
I'll probably either way though, I know I'd be straight because I have that mindset, like, because my dad's a hustler, my mom was a hustler, so I got that mindset of because I've always told myself I never want to work for someone. So either way, I was gonna figure out a way
to do something.
I'm of course not the wrong way, but the right way. You know what I'm saying? So either way, I would be straight. But so my backup plan, I'm gonna continue that with my boxing too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just always got that mindset of keep going.
So what you want to? What does X want to do after boxing?
I just want to be an investor.
Yeah,
I want to start now. I just want to. I want to be a big investor. You know what I'm saying?
Invest in what?
Real estate.
Oh.
Real estate. Companies. Have you I forget what this TV show's called. Damn.
I don't really watch TV.
Oh, damn.
So
What is this?
Even if you say it, I'm
yeah,
not gonna know
he's
what you're
like,
talking about.
There's this guy that invests into companies that are struggling, but he helps them get back on their feet and stuff. So I want to do shit like that.
No, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But first, we gotta get this world title. We gotta get this money.
Yeah, you focus
And then
on this.
after that, then I want to do it.
Yeah, that's tight. All right. So you said you had a girlfriend, right? How long you guys been together?
Since I was a freshman in high school, so about 8 years.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
a crazy
solid
story
one.
how I met her too.
Sure.
Cause that's my dad's best friend's daughter.
What the fuck?
My dad's known her uncle and her dad for like over 25 years.
Damn.
And I didn't even know. We went to the same high school.
so
And also that's my boy's cousin, my best friend's cousin.
Damn. So you didn't know none of this when you like
I
hollered
knew
at her or
I
nothing?
knew that was my best friend's cousin.
Mhm.
And
You didn't get mad?
Oh, he was mad at first. He was mad. You know how that shit go. You know, he was mad at me at first.
What the fuck you holler at my cousin for, man?
But then he got over it. But then like that shit was crazy. But you know, it was cool though, cause like everybody knew how I was, so they know I was a cool dude and shit. But yeah, we've been together for 8 years.
What? So your guys' family kind of knew each other already.
Pretty much.
But your guys' family is on good terms though.
Hell yeah. Like
I was gonna say, kind of
her family's like my family.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like how I told you, like some of my friends are like more like that's what I mean. Like her family sometimes more family than my family.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
What makes somebody family is how down and how, you know what I mean? How
That's what I'm saying. Like blood don't really make y'all family to me.
Yeah.
It does,
I'll be
but
real. I got family that are complete strangers to me, bro.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, we're blood related, bro, but I don't even know you.
To be honest, like I got cousins I don't really talk to nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
but I talked to some of my friends, but I talk to like my own brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just the way life is, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. One thing I always wondered: what nationality are you, man?
I'm Nicaraguan, Salvadoran, and Mexican.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So who's what? Your mom, dad?
My dad is Nicaraguan and Salvadoran, and then my mom's Mexican.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your dad, they speak Spanish. My dad speaks Spanish.
My
still?
dad speaks Spanish. My mom didn't speak
That's
Spanish.
tight. So you ate gallo pinto and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
And
your favorite?
pupusas
Pupusas. What's your favorite Nicaraguense or Salvadorian plate?
My favorite plate of all time is just pupusas.
You like pupusas?
Yeah.
What kind?
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
I'm
You just
not
like them
picky.
all.
I just like them all.
Yeah,
That
that's
shit's
tight.
hella
That's tight.
good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, thank you for coming on here. Thank you for
Thanks
sharing.
having me.
How can
Appreciate
we
it.
follow you? How can we connect with you?
You can follow me on Instagram at Xaiver Martinez. I actually need to get a Twitter started because Twitter's
Huge,
everybody's
bro.
on Twitter, so I need that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not really on Facebook, so but just follow me. I'm always on Instagram though. So
Yeah, Instagram.
Xaiver Martinez, you can
Cool.
find me right there.
Sounds good.
Yep.
All right, man. Thank you guys for joining.
Thank you for
thank you
having
guys
me.
for listening. And if you guys have any questions, anything, feedback, make sure you tap in, leave a review. And we out.
Yes, sir.